Good morning on day 7, and I think the river is totally freezing now, so it just shows how cold it was last night again. We did have a lot of cloud at the beginning throughout the night, but then about 3-4 o'clock all of a sudden the cloud disappeared, or the mist or fog or whatever it was, and temperatures just plummeted and we got frost inside again. Right, Stella, leave it alone. Dogs are disgusting at times, aren't they? Especially at this time of the morning. So, it's leaving day. Mixed emotions. 1, really enjoyed the searching, achieved a lot and covered areas I needed to cover, as I said before. 2, don't want to leave. Really love the peace, quiet, tranquility and easy life, and it is an easy life. You just do the basics, don't you? You don't get caught up in anything else. But the minus temperatures are starting to cut into us all, I think. 6 nights of freezing temps is enough to kind of chill anyone. So I'm still waking up drowsy. Something went by through the river last night about 10ish, 10:30. Rogue picked up on it straight away, better than the other two. And I don't know what it was. It sounded human-like, to be honest. It sounded crunch, crunch, crunch. You know, it didn't sound like more than 2 legs. But who would be out at that time of night, walking at 10 o'clock in the dark? Didn't see no torchlight and shining around. I haven't checked for footprints to see what's gone through. Could have come up here though. You never know, do you? Can't see any marks on the soil in the snow or ice from here. It sounded like it was down there on the track. Very cold. Very, very cold. I'll tell you how cold it is for the last few days. That is the ice I've thrown out the dog bowls every day, every morning. And as you can see, it's still there from probably the first morning, Tuesday morning. And we're now in Sunday morning. So, and there's a lot of ice there. And I've just broken it again. In you go, Stella, get warm. So beautiful, cold, but I think it is now time to go home. I mean, now I'm waiting for it to get brighter. If it does, this mist might stay all day though. See what happens. But I'm not planning to leave here till about 12. Anyway, around that time of day, mate. It'll take us about 2.5 hours to get back, because I've got to push a big trolley, which will be heavy. Hey, get up, stupid dog, running along the guy line. Rogue, behave. She's the immature one that causes all the trouble. Rebel will play along, but he'll get out of hand. Right, I'm going back in the tent to warm up. In you go, Stella. Right, excuse the dogs being crazy. I'm bagging them out in a minute, look at them. Just want to show you the area. Lots of ice, bit of soot. That's where we were. All pegs are gone. No rubbish. Wood chippings maybe. And definitely no dog droppings. You can see for yourself. Cleaned everywhere up. It's all good. Took me 3 hours. Well, I started just under 3 hours. 2 hours 55. It's just a long process, bagging everything up, dog gear, my gear. Yep, all clean. That hole I could have used, but I thought, nah, if I dig it out and I put anything in there, it's just too close to where people camp. So what I did with the dog dropping bags is I split them up and put them in different areas right at the far back and in holes. I had to dig in peat. Luckily I found some soft peat areas where trees are ripped up. So, and they've got biodegradable bags, so they should degrade in a couple of weeks. Right, that's it. That's my I was going to call it a bad name, but I better not. But that is it, the so-and-so. It's much lighter than it was earlier when coming up, but it's still going to be heavy. But the good thing is, that's going to go for me, is the ground is solid, whereas before it was boggy, it was soft, it was not even freezing. There was a strong wind as well, so the ground was quite soft in places, and I kept sinking the front wheel. I should do well, but I'm going to have to do one river crossing. That means not getting wet, but it's a pain because of cobbles and all that, and the rocks and all that. Right, wish us luck. I've got to bag dogs up. Woo! Time is 12 now. It's freezing. I'll soon warm up there, trust me. Oh, get a breather. An hour in. Well, I don't think it's an hour. It's 50 minutes in. And we made it from all the way up there. So the hardest bit is out the way, I think. I think the only dodgy bit I got now is going across that slippery little 2-plank footbridge. My gear's normally a bit too wide, so I have to squeeze through it. But we're doing it. Following a few holes, skidded on a few massive patches of ice. Nearly broke my neck a couple of times, but apart from that, it's all going well. And I'm sweating. But I still say it was well worth the 7 days bringing all that gear. I'm not going to complain. Brilliant time we had down there. Still going. About hour and 20 minutes in. Whew. Grafting. Whew. But on the homeward stretch now. Soon be on the track. Whoa. Then I'll be happy. About 200 metres to a track. I think we're going to do it. Oh, why do I do these things? Stella, why do I do these things? Oh, this bar. Rogue's developed a new grunting sound, as well as eating grass. So it goes something like... Can you do it now? Don't eat that! Hey, don't. It'll make you sick, and if you're sick in my car, I'll kill you. You'll be walking home. And the sun's come out.